So Westray is one of Orkney's North Isles. We sit in the northwest corner. 25 years ago now, sort of stood up and said we would really like more than just a handful of folk to be here, and really took sort of ownership over the development, over depopulation on the island, our industry, things like that. The main aims and objectives of the Trust is to promote everything that we already have, to make it sustainable, to encourage new industry, encourage folk into the island, encourage folk to stay if they can, provide an opportunity for folk to stay, rather than folk feeling that they have to leave where they want to be for sake of their career or whatever other reasons. In around 2012, we were able to put up a community wind turbine, which is our main source of income now. We still do the grant funding, we're still hunting for that to make more money go a bit further, but yeah, community wind turbine and grant funding. Bayview is a former harbour master's use. We were able to buy that from Orkney Islands Council through the Scottish Land Fund, and then we were able to get grant funding for the Rural Housing Fund to turn it into 4 flats. There was a recognised need in the island for sort of starter flats, so 1-bedroom flats. So there's 3 self-contained 1-bedroom flats and 1 2-bedroom flat at the top. We now have had them completed by January 2024 with tenants in for February, so it's good. We have a local lettings policy, so it's catered towards Westray's needs. So, you know, if you're coming here to work and fill in care jobs or jobs at the school, anything like that, and you need an accommodation, that would score you really high.
This is obviously the community garden in the village. Previous to this year, we've sort of run the garden as a venture that we have supplied the shops on the island with local produce through the summer months, and that's been hugely successful. This year we've decided to try and involve the community a little bit more. As you can see, we've got a few volunteers who have taken on the task and are getting ready for this year. The same as a lot of things that we do on the island, it's important to bring the community together. It's a fantastic space that we've got that enables people to come, to spend time together, to work together, to socialise. It's just one of many things on the island that I think is a necessity and very important for folks to be able to get out and do.
The Hoffin is a youth centre. It was built in 2000, but the sort of recognised need came in 1998 at the original conference that we held.
At that time, our kids they had nowhere to go. They were meeting at the public toilets, and it was just decided that they really needed somewhere that they could call their own to meet and be safe. They have no adults telling them what to do. They have the trust of the Development Trust that they will look after the place and use it wisely. It's been very successful. Over 20 years of kids using the place. My children used it, and my grandchildren are using it now as well, and it's been very successful.
We've got a charity shop called the Bargain Box.
The Bargain Box has been really popular with folk. We opened in September 17, and from then till now we've taken in over £65,000 in it. Each week it's a different group that's in. At the end of the week they get 50% of the money, and then at the end of the rota they get the rest of the money divided between all the groups that's been in for that rota. It's great to be able to encourage recycling and to help all the groups on the island.
Westray's a really beautiful place to live in. It's dramatic in lots of ways. You get the sandy beaches, you get the rocky shores. The land is something that I find really interesting. Obviously we're predominantly agriculture, and our biodiversity wouldn't be what it is without Orkney's agriculture. Inevitably, the thing that Westray's done over the 25 years is realise that we ken our island, we ken exactly what it needs, we ken who it takes, and not to be scared to say, do you know what, that won't work, but this might. and then pushing forward. The drive and passion in the community, I think, is something you can't measure.